Odd was an Anglo-Saxon whose sheltered home was called a hall. He fished in the River Irwell with his flaxen-haired wife Sal. Their tribe had placed a shrine close by and named it Woden's Den from some time in the 5th century until came the Conqueror's men. Its ice-aged formed woodland glades stretched as far as the eye could see, home to stag and boar and fowl, put there for hunting by the local gentry. But grazing on the common, it was passive sheep that reigned supreme. Skilled Flemish weavers, fleeing war with France, came upon the scene. Woolen goods made England its fortune, until came the spinning of cotton. Then rustic life and hand looms for Odd and Sal were very soon forgotten. Political agitation against exploitation was rife in northern towns. Pamphleteers and blanketeers caused nobility to fret and to frown. After Peterloo, to avoid revolt, folk should do what they were told. An infantry barracks for many soldiers was flung up on Regent Road. By early 19th century, Ordsall's tranquil idyll was no longer so. Up sprang clanking mills and factories, and street upon street did grow. They swamped the hermit cells monks had adapted from Saxon caves. And also was Woden's Ford, where one ferried across the Irwell's waves. Dye works emitting dross and waste coloured that river many hues. Fish did choke and birds flapped away from the smoky chimney flues. The infantry barracks ran its course, Edwardian houses built on its plot, as was Salford Lads Club that is still there hitting the spot. In 1916, Salford's Bantam army pals were almost wiped out on the Somme. War came to Ordsall's own doorstep 1940, and many were crushed by a bomb. 1960s was a golden age, but the thrall of TV huddled neighbours inside. 1970s and 80s saw streets pulled down and most Ordsall folk scattered wide. But don't despair, an art collective and allotments now flourish in Ordsall's mist. A tenants' cooperative manages houses and community cafe as good as the Ritz. By far, the everyday Ordsall folk are truly the salt of the earth. They stay staunch with many memories to the area of their birth. For Odd, there have been many changes, much more so for his wife Sal. Their hall has been transformed, and there is hope for the new Ordsall.